Hey everyone, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft, and I am back with another process video for you. This one is for day 13 of the 30 Days of Sketches Challenge, hosted by Christy's Beautiful Life. You probably heard me talk about doing this challenge in this month's layout haul or layout share video, and so I'm proving to you that I am on track and I am getting these layouts completed. So this is day 13, or today's the 13th, so this is the day 13 sketch, and you can find all the sketches in the 30 Days of Challenges, 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group, and it's under the Series 12 album. So I have participated in some of these before. I haven't been very good about doing all of them, but I'm like, this month I'm going to do it. I actually ran out of adhesive. Not while completing this video, but while in the middle of doing another layout, I actually ran out of adhesive. But thank goodness for Joann, and they had a box of 1,000 double-sided adhesive squares, and they also had a relatively cheap 12 by 12 D-ring scrapbook album that I then got for 50% off with a coupon code. Not to mention that because I ordered online for curbside pickup, I also scored bonus points with my MyPoints account. MyPoints, if you don't know, is a way for you to earn points that you can redeem for like gift cards and stuff. So they send you emails every day, and you can click on the emails, and sometimes all you have to do is like click the link in the email, and you'll be taken to like the Best Buy website, and you get 5 points just for clicking the link. You can also take surveys. You can also make purchases. So when you do your online shopping, you might get like 2 points for every dollar spent. And a lot of the places that I do shop at, like Kohl's, Michael's, Joann, those are all on there. So it's definitely something to look into. I usually redeem the gift cards, especially like around the holidays. If I want to, get an Amazon gift card and order Christmas presents through Amazon for people, that's a really good thing to do. Or if I want to, just like maybe my kid needs more clothes, and I get an Old Navy gift card, right? Although the Old Navy near us closed, so that's kind of disappointing. Anyway, the sketch that I've been playing with is going to disappear in a second here, but it was up there in that corner, so you had all this time to look at it while I was talking about things that weren't scrapbook related. It was created by Shannon from She's Crafty. You can find her at She's Crafty here on YouTube as well. And I really liked this one. I decided to keep using 2 photos like it showed in the sketch. So I cut down my 4x6 photos into 3x4. Both of the photos were 4x6. One was vertical and one was horizontal. But it's really easy to take those 2 different orientations and cut them to the same size so they both look vertical, right? So one is of a bake shop, and one is of me drinking, which I can't have anymore, me drinking a decaf something, probably a mocha, at a coffee shop in Montauk when I went there for vacation over a weekend in the fall. And this was our last morning there. We were leaving right after this. So I just kind of put those pictures together, and I'm going to call this layout Fuel Up, because this was our morning fuel to get us back on the road. The bake shop was really cool because it had gluten-free and dairy-free stuff. So that's something to check out if you were ever in the Montauk area. And then the coffee place, it was kind of like, it's called Hampton Coffee, and it is like a chain, but it's only a chain in the Hamptons. But it was very Starbucks-esque, but it's not Starbucks. So, but it's not like local. There were a couple, there was a local coffee shop we didn't go into. It was on the list of places that we could go, but we walked past it, but we didn't go in it. So Hampton Coffee is a little more chainy, but you can find local one location places in Montauk as well. It was a pretty cool area, and I would love to go back again, especially bring my daughter with me, because you've got the beaches, and it's just really fun for outdoor activities and that kind of thing. So this layout is a 12 by 12 layout, and I'm using a piece of pink fresh paper. It's sort of got like a faded color scheme going on. So it starts out really light at the top, and then it becomes darker pink at the bottom. And originally I'd wanted to use this with some sunset beach photos that I had taken. But I had a lot of those beach photos, and I was going to have to do like a 2-page layout. And so with this only one piece of this pink fresh paper, it just wasn't going to work out. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to use this for something else. I'm going to use it on this one. I took scrap paper strips from this fall themed vacation haul that you saw in my haul video for this month. And I put those behind the photos, which I matted on some navy blue cardstock. And now I'm taking some Vicki Boutin vellum paper and I'm just kind of like tearing it and adding little like torn bits of it in at the top and the bottom. I think the original sketch had more of the paper strips, but I should have kept, I cut off like excess pieces of them because I wanted them all to be a certain length. So I should have saved those excess pieces instead of tossing them. However, I did not do that. So to make up for that, I'm using this really shiny vellum paper, I really like it. And I've been using it a lot in like a torn paper capacity. I've just been tearing into it. So I really like the way that it looks, and I like the feel that it gives this layout. I've also got a couple other pink fresh stickers on there from another collection. They've been in my stash for a couple months, but that one has a coffee pot and then one has a coffee cup, and that's where I'm going to do my journaling on that little sticker there. And then I'm also adding in some Simple Stories Let's Go. I think that was their summer vacation collection from last year. So I still have pieces of that, and since this is vacation-y, I'm going to use it for this. And then I'm also cutting some pink paisley phrase pieces from a pattern paper that was like all phrase pieces. And I'm going to put those on there as well. And then I will finish this up with a couple splatters. Originally, I didn't do the splatters, and I took the pictures for this, and I went, no, you know what? I got to go back and add splatters. So I had to redo the pictures after adding those. But I like the way that looks. You got to have splatters, I think, especially on with a background that's not super busy. It just really added a little bit of something. Now, in the original layout, there are pieces that look like hearts kind of going in a up and down column on the right side, kind of behind the photos. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some gem stickers that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree, and they're pink. And since there is pink in the background paper and in some of the pattern papers, I think that works out well. So I'm going to take some of those and just kind of like scatter them as though I were using sequins. If I was using sequins, I literally would just like thrown them on the page and been like, okay, I might have had to rearrange them a little bit, but that's kind of, I haven't used sequins in a long time. This is reminding me I should break out some sequins actually. But with sequins, you can kind of just like, you can get a really good intentional scattered look, if that makes any sense. With the gems, you can't really just like throw them down, but you can still try to make them look intentionally scattered. So that's what I'm going to do in place of having hearts. You could also do stamps. If you have some sort of shape stamp, heart stamp, anything that goes with the theme of what your layout is, you could do some stamps behind the photos, peeking out from behind. That would look really cool too. I don't often do that much stamping. So that and I really didn't think I had any stamp that would, although I do have some vacation stamps. So maybe this is a design to revisit for another layout, especially a vacation one, because I do have quite a few old vacation stamps that I could use, and that would look pretty good. And you don't even have to do like a special color. I mean, just a black stamp would have been fine for a layout like this. Unless your colors are different, you want to get really creative and colorful, you could do, oh my gosh, I'm thinking like rainbow. If you had a really bright, colorful layout, especially with those paper strips behind, and then you break out like rainbow colors and do that with your stamp, that would be really interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to revisit this sketch because this has given me some ideas. I hope it's giving you ideas too, and that even if you're not doing the 30 Days of Sketches Challenge, you still get inspired by this layout, and that you give it a thumbs up, and that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss out on other process videos. Yes, I had to remove one of the pink gems and it tore the paper, so that's why I put that exclamation point there. There are no mistakes in scrapbooking. Everything can always be covered up. Keep that in mind. You don't see me do the splatters, but you will see the splatters in the close-ups that are going to follow right here. So like I said, I hope that this video was inspiring for you. If you have any questions about anything, leave those in the comments below, or just leave a comment and say, hey, let me know that you were here. I will get back to you, and I hope to see you guys next week for more scrapbooking process videos. Happy scrapping!